President Trump departs to the Middle East tomorrow. Our Imtiaz Tyab has the latest.
Well, the Trump administration is at the center of three fast-moving international flashpoints. First, Russia and Ukraine. Last night, President Vladimir Putin proposed direct peace talks with Ukraine in the Turkish capital of Istanbul this Thursday, without preconditions. The offer follows a dramatic visit to Kyiv by the leaders of the UK, France, Germany, and Poland, a powerful show of support for Ukraine. Now, President Zelensky has welcomed the proposal, calling it a positive sign and saying there was no point in continuing the killing. But for now, the fighting continues. Second, India and Pakistan. A U.S.-brokered ceasefire between the nuclear rivals collapsed within hours on Saturday after both sides accused each other of fresh strikes in the disputed region of Kashmir. Now, the deal followed days of diplomacy by Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Vice President J.D. Vance. President Trump claimed credit for the breakthrough, but cross-border missile and drone attacks quickly resumed. The New York Times is also reporting both countries briefly placed nuclear forces on alert, a sobering reminder of how dangerous and volatile the situation there remains. And third, the Middle East. President Trump is heading to Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar to push for trade deals, oil concessions, and Gulf investment. He's skipping Israel amid soaring violence in Gaza, where aid agencies warn of a deepening humanitarian catastrophe. Israel has not allowed any aid to enter the territory for over 2 months now. Electricity and clean water are nearly non-existent, medical supplies are running out, and the few remaining hospitals are barely functioning. UN officials also warn famine is imminent and are calling for an immediate ceasefire to allow life-saving assistance in. In all three arenas, the Trump administration is wielding influence, but not necessarily control.
Imtiaz Tyab reporting from London. Thanks for that.